sounds because I have had a history of my mic being atrocious. Sounds. Alright, so we're going to do a few tests real quick. Should have done this before, but, you know, it is what it is. Sounds. Alright, so we're going to do a few tests real quick. Should have done this before, but, you know. Alright, there we go. I can hear it in the background. Everything is good. We are ready to go. Today, we are going to be flying, or today is going to be part one of hopefully a series. Every single plane that I own in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I am going to preface this now. This is excluding hot air balloons because what I want to do is fly each and every one from A to B, and that is very, very hard to do and time consuming when it comes to hot air balloons. So we are going to sit out when it comes to the hot air balloons, but it's all good. It's gonna be fine. And we're gonna start off with the first plane that I have in my list of planes, and that is the ATR. We're gonna be flying each variant of the planes that we do. So this is going to be our first one. From the outside, I have to say it is a very good looking plane. I what they've done with it. This is not specifically the one for 2024. This is the one I bought in the marketplace in 2020. So there aren't like clickable buttons on the outside. I don't know if that's how it works with the one in 2024, but that is what we have for the 2021 that I have in 2024. Goodness gracious, I forget how bad photogrammetry is sometimes. All right, so looking in here, hopefully I remember how to start up each and every one of these planes. I probably haven't, but I think that's just going to make it even better. So here we are. Let's see. Stream's looking good. Look through here. Really, and like I've said before, I have not actually used most of these planes. I haven't used. I haven't what's the word? Kind of touched up on them before streaming this. So I'm doing most of this from memory, and as such, it's going to be probably atrocious, but you live and you learn. Move this up here to auto. I'm going to turn gust lock off. Looking down here, I don't remember if there's a APU specifically for this plane. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's an APU at the back of it. But we can now start up the engines, or at least attempt to. Let's see if I think I can do both of them at once. Can I? Yes. This around. Looks good. That's one engine started. And we are at PHNL, I believe. Flight book. PHNL. All right. Surprised I actually remembered that. Both engines should be started up now. I gotta figure out where to put my phone that has the stream chat pulled up. All right. Let's. I think the last thing I need to do is probably just, I think, position data. I think I did that right. Let's get aircraft chocks off and reverse this. because that is definitely how we do this. Just full reverse it. And keep reversing. Flight director on. And I think what we're going to want to do is just take off and probably just do a little loop around PHNL. Maybe we'll fly around Honolulu. Man, I forgot how sensitive this is. So there are, I believe, 4 variants of this plane, 2 of which are the 600, and I think the other one is 700. Hey, thanks, Koga. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, dude. It is so nice seeing you in chat today. I hope all is going well. I just got back from Brazil, and before we, I will. I promise you, man. But yeah, I got back from Brazil. It was a good trip. All I'm gonna ask is, hopefully for now, we're gonna keep the chat semi PG. That's all I ask of right now. But you know, honestly, who am I to tell someone else what to do? I am not the boss of you. That is a very, very interesting name, and you know what? I frick with it. That is a... wow. You know what? Showing up with the emojis. I love it, dude. I love it. I also read out that... I love the energy. The energy is... I also will be honest, I have no idea where I'm taxiing to. Is this beginning of the runway? We will cut this short and just... I'm going to split my throttles. We can take off the... as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm kidding. Before Koga stopped by, which is, once again, thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. There's the 600 Highline version and I think 700 version, which are both really nice. I like both of them, but specifically, I think it's the 700, which, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but the 700 freighter, really nice. I love it. But I'm just a guy who likes... when it comes to different types of planes, I love freighters. I think if we're looking deep down, it's probably because I, somewhere down in this heart of mine, hate passengers. I'm not a fan. It's always more stressful when you have more passengers on board. So, yeah. All right. We're going... It's just telling me flaps config. All right. It is a very, very interesting day today at PHNL, Honolulu. Seems like we got some rain off in the distance. And we are in Sim Update 3. Oh, did I lose power? No, we're good. I was like, what in the world? Oh, dude, okay. I saw the runways to the left, and I thought that was the one I took off from. Okay, chill out, plane. I tore out the bench seats in every Caravan I had, one passenger only. Hey, that is definitely a way of solving it. And you know what? If I had... Oh, Caravan, man. Caravans are nice. I knew someone, or not in person, but there's someone I interacted with who actually had they bought a Caravan with their own money in real life, which is a pretty crazy thing. They are not cheap. Very, very nice planes. All right. And... surprised I haven't done this already, but I need to preface this. If it isn't obvious by now, I am not a pilot, so don't expect me to be very good at this. When it comes to landing, I joke. Even though it's not much of a joke and more of a fact that I land airliners. Oh, you were talking the car. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you know, my brain was in airplane mode, figuratively and literally. So you said caravan, and I was thinking of a Cessna Caravan. But yes, I you could see I very much as I was saying earlier, I just got back from Brazil. My brain is very jet lagged. So we are. I don't know why I'm saying we. Am I third person? I don't know, but I need to tell myself to stop. But yeah, a caravan. I don't know if I actually. It rings a bell, kind of, but I think if I see a picture of it, I'll look it up after this. It'll ring a bell. But yeah, I flew on my most recent trip to Brazil. We took a 787 twice, along with a minivan. All right, that sounds right. And we took two 787s and two A321s, and it was honestly really smooth flights, except for the flight back. I was in the I made the horrible decision to use the bathroom on the plane in the A321, and we hit. And I fly quite often. Honestly, it has to be the worst turbulence I have ever been in. With how much I do flight simming and just watch aviation stuff, I've kind of, it's to the point where it's like I wouldn't really say I get nervous and and this isn't me trying to sound like all tough or whatever. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to turbulence, I don't tend to feel like more nervous. I'm like, this is normal. But man, when I tell you I got stuck in the bathroom, I was holding on for my dear life. It was honestly terrifying. And like, you hear the flight attendant being like over the PA system telling everyone to make sure their seatbelts are buckled, and I'm literally just sitting on this toilet in the airplane, like literally holding on for my dear life. It was and it didn't help, my hair was super messy, so when I left, anyone who didn't see me go there and just saw me like come out of the bathroom, like it looked like I had walked out of like a wash cycle of a like clothes dryer. It was bad. And if I remember right, it was bad. It was not the best. Okay. Also, we should be I'm gonna start descending now. Here we go. Whoa. Not a fan of the trim sound on this plane. Not a huge fan of. It gets a little annoying after a bit, but you know, that's one of my only issues with this. I did forget to turn on Elevate X. Hey man, I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Dar, great man, or woman, but based off the name, I'm gonna probably side with a guy. So once again, thanks for subbing. I really do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Yes, you take care too. And so, and of course, I just got to. I'm gonna keep talking. You don't have to think I'm still talking to you. But as a streamer, it's important I don't ever shut up, which isn't a problem with me. But yeah, this plane is, I really like it. It's a fun plane to fly. It's just, there's little things that kind of over time, you know, just they kind of build up. That's the best way I can put it. Like, and being a flight simmer, my best trait is just how much I can complain. Don't put it past any flight simmer how much we can complain. All right. What an approach. Also, got some serious wind. I keep looking off the chat, and when I look back, I'll have like crabbed over out of the landing area, or not landing area, approach. All right. Here we go. I think this should be a fairly good landing, but you know what? Me saying that just completely ruined my chances of this being a good flight. Good landing. Goodness gracious. Get a load of this guy. Am I right? All right. Well. But yeah, I wish I had set Elevate X up for a landing rate and stuff, but it's fine. I still have time to do it. Just probably not right now.
30, 20, 10.
All right. That's probably like, what, 200? Not the best, but we landed. All right. That's one plane down. One plane down. Goodness gracious. Wow. How long was that? That was I don't even want to know how long. 18 minutes? So almost 20 minutes. All right. So 600. Uh-oh. So they're all. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I was thinking it was the 600 and that changed, but no, it's the 42 and the 72. I like the this one the most. So we'll do this one, and this will count as both of them, because the main difference is just, if I remember right, just the length. But yeah. So we'll set this one up, and since I actually was able to do, so let's get this right here. I'm surprised how easy I was able to, or how fast I was able to set it up. It was definitely a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. A lot less chaos. And yeah, that rain is it's a-coming. It is it's approaching. I think it's approaching. Just gonna check my stream real quick, make sure everything's running smooth. All right. So now let's speed run this. So we got here. Give it a second. There. All good. Running. I think I left the starter on the last flight. Not good. Oh shoot. I know what I'm forgetting. All right. There we go. Let's see how we're doing. Likewise, we're doing, I think, probably what, 1 or 2, which is 3. Let's go. Good job. 186 for subscribers. Thank you guys. Thanks again, Dar. I appreciate it. I know you headed out, but as always, very, very much appreciated. All right. So as you can see, this one, I didn't do a lot of outside views of the last flight, but for this one, hopefully I'll remember a bit more. This 72, this one, the freighter to be more specific, is a much longer plane than what. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to go, and we have not removed wheel chocks. Silly me. It's a longer plane than the 62. But man, when it comes to freighters, it's like, you know, cargo boxes don't complain about landing. They break, but that's besides the point. They break a lot when I land. Yeah. All right. So here we are. That was a already pretty good fast start. I'm a fan of it. Make sure we're not going too fast. 16 knots ground speed. Here we are. And you know what? While we're here, hopefully this doesn't tank frames. I'm trying to figure out what specifically is messing with it. So it's gonna take a second. Frames are gonna drop a bit while it adjusts, but we'll say flaps 2 for this. Here we go. Away we go. 11 views. Let's go. Oh, wow. That is windy. Windsock's definitely, I think I did the right thing. You're supposed to take off with a headwind, I believe. Or wait. Hold on. Yes. Alright, I want to get some action within the rain. So, sorry, wait, what am I turning on? I probably should, oh, there we go. I seen AOA, angle of attack, I believe, but I'm curious as to what that means. If anyone here knows, that's something I'm curious about. Looking over here, I've been to Hawaii a few times, I think 2 or 3 times, and I've always liked it. It's a nice place. Most recently, which was 2 summers ago, not this summer, but last summer, I recently went to the Pearl Harbor Museum, which was, like, quite, it was really interesting. Got to see planes and the memorial, and, overall is really, moving. I am now going to attempt to land on a small field. I don't know, does this have speed brakes? Who knows? Also, are the gears even going down? No. We're going to overspeed this like crazy by attempting to put the flaps all the way down. And honestly, I think we're probably going to crash this. Yeah, we are way too high. My last idea. We're gonna go like this and pull up, pull up. Come on, gear. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Watch out. Oh, Lord. Honestly, perfect landing. I think I followed all the standard operating procedures. That was probably the smoothest landing in the history of aviation. And you guys just bore witness to it. Got to bear witness to the best landing ever. Also, if anyone clips that, I will sue you. I'm kidding. All right. Oh, I hate this one. I love the plane, but this is not 2024. It's not made for 2024, and you will very quickly see, or rather hear, why it is not recommended to use it, because the sounds are not there. Like, literally, there are, I know it's stealth, but I don't know what witchcraft the US is using to remove the sounds from everything. All right, so hopefully I remember how to start this. We're gonna look here, fuel. APU, got all these controls, a lot of buttons. I definitely know what they all do. We're gonna go battery, exterior power is available. So it's on. So see, just like that, it's just quiet. It's way too quiet. Right, APU should be, or wait, no, oxygen I don't think should be turned on. Let's like literally just out here, it's just silent. Like if they fix the sound, oh, it would be so much better. But they don't have sound, and as such, all right, sound on, normal oxygen supply on. All right, I think I probably. Like, I can't even tell if, like, you can't hear if the APU is on. And I don't know off the top of my head where the APU is. I think it's right there. So I'm just going to try quick starting it. All right. Hopefully that works. I just wish. All right, menu. I don't know. I hope it automatically removes the chocks. Because I don't know how to do that. If anyone has this, you can. Okay, there you go. They are magically off, and I believe this is magically running. Watch this. Also, and once again, just completely silent. There you go. Start moving. And like it's unbelievable just how much the sound plays into how good a plane is. Like I would say, like, if this had sound, it could be from like Captain Sim, and I'd probably still buy it just because I love the plane. But like that's like literally a sacrifice I would not make is for the sound, like there being no sound. All right. Also, it is very interesting. I don't believe there are flaps in here. Oh, it's so weird how quiet it is. Like it's basically just a glider. Hey, what's up, dude? What is up? Ninja, Ninja Rate? I see you in Koga's chat sometimes. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know if that's how you say it, or if it's. I'm just trying to not say. Fine day, fly day. I read it as a fine day, but it is a fine day too. Maybe not so much here in Honolulu, but yes, very much. That is the goal. But I'm trying to go through every single airplane that I own, and it is becoming very hard to Ninja and Pirate, because this plane quite literally does not have sound to it. It's made for a older version of the game, and as such, okay, I gotta be careful with how I say that. Ninja rate. I think I might just call you Ninja for now. It is but if you haven't already, I think the first time this stream, and I think the first time in streaming in general, I'm gonna have to do it. But if you haven't already, like the stream. I know I said it. Hang me, do whatever. Riot outside my house. I said it. All right, let's see. Holy smokes, we're going fast. I didn't even realize 219. Goodness gracious. All right. So it's also really sensitive. That's another thing I'm not a fan of. And then right before you land, it gets really dull, like controls. So like, this is a horrible, atrocious landing. But at the same time, I kind of feel like, I think that's emergency gear. Is there a shoot? Is this? No, that's canopy ejection. There we go. Oh, it even shows like that. I wonder if it, yeah, still shows it moving. But I would rate that. Hey, wow, that is. I don't know if it's still too soon. Hey, by the way, bro, I just got back from what's it called, Brazil, and when I was there, I took a 787, same plane that crashed, not the same exact plane, but same plane model, and I borrowed one of the safety cards from the 787, and I'm not trying to make fun of what happened. It is a tragedy, and I send my prayers to all the families that are affected. But I am saying that the day after I took a safety card from the airplane was the first recorded crash of that plane in its entire operational history. So I'm not saying I'm the reason it happened. I'm just saying stuff's lining up, and it's not looking good. So we're looking at this next one, which is the L-39, which is a very nice plane. I say this about a lot of planes, but the reason I like this is because it kind of, with where I live, I have a lot of T-38s, and while they look nothing alike, I've always, in flight sims, kind of treated the L-39 as a T-38, which, once again, like, literally different number of engines, different, same number of seats, but, like, I just, it's a nice plane. It's fun to fly, and all this stuff. Now, do I remember how to start it up? I think it was relatively easy. That's emergency stop. Don't touch that. Parking brake. What was, that's there. Fuel. Should be forward. Let's see. Oxygen valve. Landing gear. Alright, just battery. Alright. Done and done. Alright. And last but not least, we just have, also pardon if it gets quiet, my microphone is acting stupid right now and it's driving me insane. But, or if I'm just way too quiet, or I mean, not quiet, really loud. I apologize for that, but let's see. I don't think, no luck with that one. Is this going to be the first plane? Well, technically the other one didn't start up, but that doesn't count, all right? It doesn't count. There we go. And hopefully if we look back here, we should start seeing... Also, we're not getting rain. I was thinking... Oh, they're getting rain back there, but... Is it... Where's the hot air? Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not dying out. How much? 3 viewers right now, I think? Which is... That's good, that's good, that's very good. 2? I think that's 1 including me. Or, sorry, 2 including me. Alright. There we go. We are good to go. What way are we taking off? Not that way. We are taking off that way? Question mark? I also probably should open up a Discord server real quick, make sure there ain't any streams going on that I value more than my own. All right. %, breaking all taxiway speed limits, but you know what? Builds character, am I right, chat? All right. Here we go. Coming back over here, lining up. Oh, I really want to dual stream sometime. I just do not have the money to do so right now. All right. Here we go. Wow, that is a sensitive nose wheel. And it's very windy. Like, if I let go, I'm gonna let go for a second. You just, oh, goodness gracious, just fly off the runway. And see, look, now we're here and it's perfectly fine. Weird. All right. Looking around. I have the what in the wait, what? Yeah, you know, truly photogrammetry is the greatest invention humans have ever made. All right. I also really like the speed brake / speed brakes. As you see, they pop down rather than come up from like a wing. So I really like that. It's a very nice, you know, addition to the plane. The plane itself isn't too complex, which I am a fan of. Let's see if we can get up above these here clouds. I don't know if there was anti-ice stuff, or yeah, there was, or heaters for, but that's only, yeah, I also, it's fine. I want to get through a few more planes today. So, pop down. Get out that speed brake. Oh, there is a boat. I might have to, you know, we might have to buzz the boat. I almost said tower. My brain's in a, what's it called? How in the world am I forgetting? I was thinking Top Gear for a second. I meant to say, Top Gun. Yeah, goodness. Top Gear? Well, I mean, kind of. That's kind of what I'm doing. But no, we gotta... Yeah, there we go. All right, and now just bring it back around. This is a very safe and approved way to lose speed. Is just pitch up as high as you possibly can, cut the engines, drop the gear, and tell the FAA that I was not the person who told you this trick, because they're so jealous they're trying to track me down. I'm kidding. But yeah, here we are. I don't remember off the top of my head how this plane lands. Landing planes in general comes down to the pilot, but in flight sim, I feel like it's actually quite plane dependent, due to like sensitivity and stuff. Because I'll find one plane sensitivity is way different than another one, but if you listen closely, you'll know. Holy smokes! I was looking at chat for a second. Stop! I didn't realize how much I had dropped. Well, this is a very shallow approach. One pappy light. I got to see a CRJ on day one of my Brazil trip for the first time. Oh, lag. All right. So overall, I'd actually probably put this above the. I would put it well above the Nighthawk, but I'd put it lower than the. I probably called it a CRJ, the ATR. I have 100% called it ATR, or I mean CG. Whew. I need to take a breath. It is definitely time for me to take a breath. And of course, right when I am absolutely losing it, tripping over my words, fighting for my life in the talking arena that is this stream, now we get 4 congruent viewers. But as always, thank you for stopping by, everybody. I much appreciate it. If you haven't already, like the stream. I know I told myself I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't tell people to like the stream. I'd let them do it themselves. But then I realized that if anyone out there is like me, most of the time they watch streams and they just don't think of it. All right, here we are, the Optica. Very, very nice plane. I've said that for literally every single plane up until now, and I think it's just gonna be a little running on thing. There we go. I don't know why it was so hard to. I require pay. Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? I don't know, man. My next paycheck might go towards you. No, I'm kidding. One like already means the world. I very much appreciate it. This tag is fighting for its life. Make sure. Oh, I thought that was a another pedo tube. I think that's fine, but to be honest, we will find out once we get up in the air. Once we get up in the air, we'll find out if I've removed everything correctly. This plane is a unbelievably easy plane to start. I just need to make sure. I think it's down here. Fuel. It is set to both, and mixture should be set up to max. Starting this is really easy in terms of like complexity. It's literally just battery master, fuel pump, and starter. You guys might watch me. Wait, what am I doing wrong? No, not now. Wait, what? Yeah, this is a super easy plane to start. I say before, absolutely. Oh, of course. All right. Goodness gracious. It has happened. All right. I will be real with you guys. I did not do that. I pushed the auto start. I don't know what I was doing wrong. It was probably some really stupid, like there. Yeah, I don't know. An interesting thing about this is, if I remember correctly, it actually has a ballast option. Like what? Ballast option? Like rain? Like, or not rain? Like water? Interesting. You can really feel the wind pushing right now. I'm gonna do full flaps and do a southwest takeoff via the taxiway. We'll fly to see if we can make it to Honolulu. Let's see how fast we can take off. Wow. That was goodness gracious. What is our vertical Okay, we are getting kind of slow, chat. Not a fan of how slow we're going. But here we are. Taking off the Optica. I like the sorry for switching back and forth. The visual, like just the look of this plane is so unique in the sense that like you can see like around you, behind you, well, I wouldn't say behind unless you like went like this, but you get what I mean. It's a crazy amount of visibility from the cockpit. Something that I, for one, am a fan of. Wow, 5 viewers. Thank you, guys. I very much appreciate it. Wow, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. That is how I sound in my head right now. I am such a nerd. But yeah, thinking about the cons of this plane, I would just say I feel like the power, it's a small plane, so it's going to it's a small propeller, or I don't know if it's propeller or turboprop. I don't know if it specifies here, but it doesn't specify. But like it's not the strongest engine of a plane, so I just find that it underperforms in some areas, but overall I really like it. It's a good plane. Flew it quite a bit in career mode before I took a extended break from it, because career mode is it's really good in this game. It's just not where I want it to be just yet. I'm also in beta, so that is part of it. Well, all right, you know what? I think the ground actually looks pretty good right now. I will give photogrammetry a bit of a good job, and they lost it. Never mind. It's like literally like if you just were to look right here, it looks great. It looks, in my opinion, really good. And then you look at like where's like the barge that's right there. Like what, bro? Ew. Just not good. Not a fan of it. Because usually with like these boxes, like you'd see them become just a mush of stuff, but it feels like the photogrammetry here is not horrible. It is missing stuff. Like you can see stuff on the ground that should be elevated. But oh, interesting. I wonder what this island is. Because there's houses on it, but or like buildings, not houses. All right, here we go. Whoa, strong flaps. Thanks again, 5 viewers. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Would mean the world to me. And yes, I am aware I am landing on a taxiway. I'm going with the southwest route of, if I can land it there, I will land it there. FAA rules are suggestions. Oh, holy shoot. That was, it's times like this when, yep, this is planned. Yeah, you know what? I totally meant to do that. And, just like that, we're ending the stream. No, I'm kidding. Oh, hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. I don't know why that took a hot second for me to actually realize. It's nice seeing you here, dude. It's nice getting to see you here. Oh, this. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to be able to take off with the wind that we have. Harrison Ford landing. I mean, not wrong. It's because I'm super famous, right? That's what you mean, right? Yep. All right. All right. Hey guys. I'm gonna need my plane back. So I need you guys to step out if that's okay. Nope. All right. Fair enough. Well, I am you now. And this, in terms of and taxiway, of course. In terms of complexity of starting up, this plane is the absolute hardest. It took me probably around 600 hours to learn. I would not recommend this for anyone who's just starting because of how hard it is. You can click away. It's about to get super boring with the amount of stuff I'm going to do, but here we go. This is how you start up this plane. All right. So anyone who's still alive after that hours and hours of startup, I applaud you. But yeah, it is a impossibly hard plane to start up. And for some reason, why is this the plane that gets me the stutters? What? That is really weird. That is bad. Hold on. We're just gonna use medium for right now. Goodness, and I bet even now it's just gonna stutter. Yeah, that is really weird. Not a fan of that, but you know what? Wow. Oh, you know what? Let's check wake turbulence. Wow, and it's off. Even in the menu. Huh. All right, well, I'll do like one more plane after this, and then we'll see if it's still like, that's so weird. We weren't having that last time. Takes off easily, flies well. I like this plane, but I also it's just like ultralights are always something I've liked. I'm buying a paramotor in real life next year, so I've always been a fan of, like, you know, paramotors and other ultralights. And the stutters are actually starting to kill me, so let's see if I can do some crazy, like, return to sender, just land where I started. In third person, or yeah, third person, nonetheless. Oh, what a landing! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! All right, that is a very drop frames 271. I don't know what that funny number means, but it does not sound good, or it sounds really good. All right, so this one has two variants. This is the Air Tractor AT802. And I'll be honest, I don't like this plane. It looks good, and in some instances it flies well. But overall, especially in career mode, this thing is the bane of my existence. Its engine is very, and of course it could be fixed, but by now, but like I've had so many issues with this plane. It's not even funny. With the engine just deciding to cut out. And also, if we have stutters here, what we're gonna do is probably end the stream for tonight. That, or I could just restart my PC, but that is going to cause probably the stream to end. So I'm going to just hope that we don't get stutters and just kind of go with the flow. So, just gonna check some stuff on Discord. Is there gonna be any? All right, let's see. Oh, very scary is the fact that I have a lot of fires really close to my house in real life. I think we should be fine. I'm gonna quick start this, but we should actually see fires in the game since I have. Yep, I think that should be the fires. We'll go fly over them in the game. My house is we're probably a few miles away from the fires, but still not a fun thing. All right. Whip this thing around. Watch out, Mr. Dude. Thank goodness I didn't run anyone over. I say as I... Wow, this... You know what? This is... Wow, this is a... Please, if there's a time I don't want to gain viewers, it is right now. I keep looking up at my current viewers, hoping it doesn't spike and just have like 5 people join right as I'm just spinning in circles trying to stay alive. But and now I have staying alive stuck in my head. But this, you know, this might be a redemption. You know what? Let's look glass half full. Let's look at it like that. All right, we're also gonna take off taxiway as always. I think that's just gonna be the staple of my live streams is we take off from taxiways, unless like we're doing a career thing. Oh yeah, this is much smoother. So fires are actually out this way. Let's see. Here we are. All right. But yeah, it's a very interesting plane. When I first, is this the plane that's modeled, like, is the plane from the movie Planes? I'm pretty sure he's modeled after this, like, he's an air tractor. I could be wrong. Oh, it's blurry. But yeah, also gotta make sure I'm kind of over revving the engines right now. I also don't, this shouldn't have autopilot. I don't believe it does. Not it shouldn't, but like in terms of if I think it does. All right. I also, you know, I don't know if the fires are even gonna be because I am using this arrow fire. Let's hope it doesn't show my home location. Yeah, it's not gonna show it, but there's fires over here in real life that are Hey Bob, bro, I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Means a lot. Welcome to the channel. I apologize now for the amount of pain both of me and you are gonna have to go through when it comes to this channel. But yes, once again, thanks Bob, very much appreciated. And as always, I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot it. Since the you know, place wasn't. Let's see if we can do some aerobatic moves. Oh, that is I have seen literal Rubik's cubes with higher textures. Or It was a good joke in my head. It was a great joke in my head. Did not translate well into actual words out of my mouth, but yes. Thanks for the follow or sub. Kind of worried that my flaps have been down this entire time. It would be kind of funny if I just did every single aircraft I own in one stream, but I have quite a bit, and I think that would take a little too long. I think it's been, it's been a little over an hour, about an hour and 4 minutes. If I had predictions right now for the landing rate, I would probably guess around maybe 300. I'm not gonna land this well. There go the flaps. Right now, if y'all should I want to hear your guys' predictions. How hard do you think I'm gonna land? I'm not gonna be able to see it, but we will definitely be able to tell. Why is it so hard to line up? And no. I swear this is definitely the game, and this is not me just being a bad pilot. Oh, buddy, this is not... Whoa, why it floated a bit there. There we go. No, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Don't tip over, don't tip over, don't tip over. And now just completely whip this thing around. There we go. Oh, I like it. It's a good plane. It's just some aspects of it aren't the best. Give me a second while I check one thing. If you've been watching for a bit and need a break, I would highly recommend probably now. I will actually, you know what? In fact, I will be right back. So please excuse me. BRB. All right, we're back. Just a very short thing. I had to stand up and stretch for a second. Oh, goodness. The A300. I know I said I was going to do different variants, but I'm going to save the variants for another stream. But yeah, the A300. This is a I probably one of, if not my all-time favorite planes, but it's just it runs really badly in this game. Now I'm only saying that because it's by indie build, so of course it's not gonna run well. But man, it's 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 like it's fighting my computer to like just get like what 20 frames. Also, I have a thing on my screen that shows me my frames, and the sim is messing with it so much to where it says, "Oh yeah, for the past 30 minutes, your frames have been at about 2 or 3." Like, what? Pardon? Alright. So, we're gonna just take off. Now, this does have wear and tear, which is very nice. I am a fan of it. And actually, looking at this now, it is actually running quite well. Alright. I might just get up in the air, and once we get up there, line up for an actual landing, not whatever the heck I've been doing up until now. 33 views, and that is very nice. Very, very, very nice. I forgot how light we are. We are so light. One cloud. You know what? You go, cloud. Alright. I really need to unlock this in a pilot's life. It's a great plane. And honestly, I wasn't expecting it to run this well. We'll start out here. Alright. Line this up. Man, blurry. I just have my settings low. We set it to medium earlier. Alright. I think this should land well. These planes actually, this is an airport near my hometown. This plane actually lands here quite often, albeit it's the freighter version, not passenger, which is what we're flying. Alright, come on. You can load stuff in now. I'm just gonna go full flaps. Oh wow. Really getting thrown around. There you go, kind of loading in. If I remember right, there's recently a A330 driver video, or semi-recent, in which he landed and it did not load in at all. Like it was the most pixelated landing ever. Oh, we're way too high. Alright, that was a fine landing. It was okay. I really need to set Elevate X up with the stream. I think that'd be cool. Although I might have to switch to Twitch, which is a whole nother issue. Not that I have an issue with Twitch, but it's just more of a issue of I don't have any followers there, and I don't want to have to try switching everybody over. That's an issue as of in itself. As words are hard. And honestly, I think I'm starting to get a little burned out with the amount of planes I'm going through right now, so I think I'm going to end it right here. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. 34 people who stopped by. 3 people as of right now. So I want to say thank you so much. This was a short stream, about an hour and 12 minutes, but with that, we were able to get a lot done, go through a few planes, see the good and the bad, so broke some of it. I was trying to make a Breaking Bad joke there, but did not work how it was supposed to. So, as always, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Bob, for the follow. Thank you, Koga, for stopping by. Thank you, Dar, for the sub as well. Thank you, Ninja Rate, however you say it. Once again, apologize for that. I'm very sorry. And with that, I'm going to end.